عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ما كفر بالله من بعد إيمانه إلا من أكره وقلبه مطمئن بالإيمان ولكن من شرح بالكفر صدرا فعليهم غضب من الله ولهم عذاب عظيم ذلك بأنه مستحب الحياة الدنيا على الآخرة وأن الله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين أولئك الذين طبع الله على قلوبهم وسمعهم وأبصارهم وأولئك هم الغافلون لا جرم أنهم في الآخرة هم الخاسرون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Nahl. Man kafara billahi min ba'di imani. Surely those or whoever rejects or does kufr with Allah min ba'di imani, after having brought faith or after having them believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, illa, except the one, man ukriha, the one who is compelled, wa qalbuhu mutma'innun bil iman, and while his heart is at peace with faith. So somebody is a Muslim and they are forced to say something of kufr, and the force is such that there is a threat to their life, where the person is saying that if you say something of kufr, that is the only way where I'll save your life, otherwise I will kill you, number one. Number two, they should also have a visible capacity, a visible chance that they will actually kill them. So it's not like if we are living in a country where there is social laws, social justice, and somebody says, somebody threatens us, that's not a credible threat. But if, may Allah protect us, we or anyone runs into a situation where somebody threats their life and they have the visible power that they will actually, they have the power that they will actually kill this person, in that condition, and also وَقَلْبُهُ مُطْمَئِنٌ بِالْإِيمَانِ. So in that situation, one is allowed to save their life, they are allowed to utter a word of kufr, but in their heart there should be belief, there should be faith, their heart should be at peace and settled with iman. So with tongue, one is allowed to say a kalma of kufr, a thing of kufr, to save their life. وَلَكِنْ مَنْ شَرَحَ بِالْكُفْرِ صَدْرًا. But the one who has laid his breast wide open bil kufr, for disbelief, فَعَلَيْهِمْ غَضَبٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ. Upon such people is the wrath of Allah, وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ, and for them there is a heavy punishment. For such people who disbelieve with their heart as well, then for such people Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised a great, painful, heavy punishment. The particular background of this ayah is that there was some Sahaba who were really tortured by the kuffar, and their condition was that if you say or utter a word of kufr, or na'udhu billah, say something bad about the Prophet ﷺ, that is the only way where we're going to spare you. So one certain group was Hazrat Yasir radiallahu anh, his wife Hazrat Sumayya radiallahu anha, and their son Hazrat Ammar, and there was some others. So the kuffar had captured them, and they said that say something bad about the Prophet ﷺ, that is the only way that we are going to let you go. Hazrat Yasir radiallahu anh very gladly accepted death and did not utter any word against the Prophet ﷺ. He was brutally murdered by the kuffar. Hazrat Sumayya radiallahu anha, she also said that never ever am I going to say anything against the Prophet ﷺ. And she was attached to two camels on her opposite ends, and the camels were made to run in the opposite direction. So her body was torn apart. Such brutally she was martyred in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. These two saints, these two great people were the first of shuhada that laid down their life for Islam. Had Yasir radiallahu anh chose to utter a word of kufr to save his life, but then he really regretted it. And he came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and told him that such and such thing has happened. The Prophet ﷺ consoled him. First the Prophet ﷺ asked him that when you said it, what was the condition of your heart? And he said that in my heart I really love you and I had faith. The Prophet ﷺ consoled him that to save your life you are allowed to say a kalima of kufr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down this ayah in support of the decision of the Prophet ﷺ, the words of the Prophet ﷺ, that yes, to save someone's life, if somebody says this kalima of kufr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not count them as kuffar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala still counts them as believers. But those who willfully with their heart say the kalima of kufr, such people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised His anger and His painful punishment, great punishment over those people. Now a few things that we should mention. Remember, number one, as I mentioned, there's two conditions. One, there should be a credible threat that this person actually will be able to kill us. Number two, our heart should be at peace with iman, with belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Only the tongue should be saying that which is not found in the heart. Then in both these sentences, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us that the seat of iman is actually the heart. So belief or aqidah, the seat of it is in the heart. The tongue only utters it or expresses it, but the real place where aqidah or belief is in the heart. And that is what is going to come forth in the hereafter. And that is, if we have the true belief, then that is going to be a means of our deliverance in the hereafter. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ. So now talking about the people who actually have disbelief in their heart. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُ مُسْتَحَبُّ الْحَيَاةَ الدُّنْيَا عَلَى الْآخِرَةِ وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْكَافِرِينَ. Those people who have disbelief and kufr deep down in their hearts, these people are such that is because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is promising a painful punishment and His ghadab, His anger over them, because these people have preferred the worldly life to the hereafter. That is why they are choosing kufr over iman. وَأَنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الْكَافِرِينَ. And it is not the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the people who do kufr, who choose to do kufr with their heart, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not in need that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forcefully push them on the way of iman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not do so. Everyone has to choose iman and show and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for iman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then gives them iman or keeps them steadfast on iman. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ طَبَعَ اللَّهُ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ وَسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ. Those people who keep on preferring this worldly life over the hereafter and therefore choosing kufr over iman because of the worldly benefits, then Allahu Akbar. These are the people, they are such that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts a seal over. Again, first Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions ala qulubihim. First thing, which is the reality of their kufr, is that their hearts are sealed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts a seal over their heart. Wa sam'ihim wa absarihim. Their ears and their eyes. That they do not accept, hear, listen or see any signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that they would believe. وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْغَافِلُونَ. And they are the heedless. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from being among the heedless people. لَا جَرَمَ. Invariably, this cannot change. أَنَّهُمْ فِي الْآخِرَةِ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. They are the losers in the hereafter. So everybody, this ayah again is one of the many ayat of the Quran that clearly say that one who does not, if you look at the particular background of this ayah, Hazrat Ammar radiallahu anh was specifically asked to say something bad about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So anybody who comes into this world or lives in this world after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been given wahi and he has declared his prophethood, then there is no chance that they would be successful in the hereafter if they do not believe in the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is clearly mentioning it in ayah after ayah, in these 3 ayah that we mentioned, in all of these, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told that these people are kuffar, these people have the ghadab or the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these people, for them there is an adabun azim, there is a severe heavy punishment in the hereafter. Then finally this ayah 109, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, La jarama annahum fil akhirati humul khasirun, they will be invariably the losers on the day of the hereafter. On the day of judgment. La jarama annahum fil akhirati humul khasirun. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a firm belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and may Allah make us those who try their best to fulfill the requirements of Iman, and may Allah keep us steadfast on it. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.